Hi guys and welcome back to our FIFA 18 Rebuilding Sunderland career mode. Now we're just going to quickly recap over what happened in the last episode because a lot did go down. So we went into the quarter-final of the Champions League against AC Milan. We played both legs and just managed to scrape through on away goals into the semi-final, in which we've been drawn against Manchester City, who we're going to play today. We'll be playing both legs in the semi-final of the Champions League today. And we also played Everton in the semi-final of the FA Cup and beat them, and now we're in the final, and as you can see on the calendar, we're playing Manchester United in the final. Also in the last episode we got confirmation that we have won the Premier League for the second season in a row, which is absolutely insane, it's incredible, it's fantastic, you name it. But today, unfortunately, I don't have a massive amount of time on me. I'll be completely honest with you guys, I've just done a huge shift at work. I did a little bit of overtime, which I needed to do for my Christmas shopping, which has left me with very, very little time. But if I didn't record now, then you wouldn't have an episode for a good 2 or even 3 days, with the Christmas period being very, very busy. So today we are going to simulate the game against Spurs because we have already won the league. I'm not too fussed about the league anymore. Spurs are second in the league, so it would have been a massive game, but because we've already won it, nah, just leave it out. And then we will be playing Manchester City in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final, and then Newcastle, which of course I would normally play every single time, but like I said, I don't have a massive amount of time on me, so we are going to be simulating that one as well, so we better win that because we do have a 100% record in the Time Wave Derby in this series, followed by the second leg in the Champions League semi-final against City. So that will be today's episode, guys. I hope you're okay with that. Like I said, I am running short on time, so this is the best I could give you. So let's hope to God that this Champions League semi-final goes well. Maybe a bit dramatic, so excite a few of you, or we could just bash them. Either way. Anyway, let's get to it. So we will simulate this game against Spurs at the Stadium of Light. Come on, lads. Our win would be nice. And we draw 1-1, and Iorfa gets himself a little bit of a knock there. Harrison and Ericsson getting the goals. Oh, and Iorfa has suffered a broken metatarsal. He'll be out for 5 weeks, which will be a big miss, but luckily we do have Kyle Walker-Peters to cover him. And Alexander Arnold as well, so it's not too much of a blow, I suppose. But next up, we do have an away fixture in the first leg against City. So let's make our way to the Etihad. And here we are, guys. The games are only getting bigger in this series as it goes on. It's a brilliant arena to play this game, although City don't normally fill it like that, do they? But oh, I can't really speak because I am a Sunderland fan. So anyway, here is how the Champions League looks at the moment. It looks like United did win their first leg against Atletico Madrid, so there's a good chance we could be playing United in the Champions League final if we do progress. So let's have a look at Manchester City's team, and here it is. They do have a star-studded lineup. They have Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker on the right defence, Otamendi, Chiellini and Jerome Boateng in the middle, Rodriguez on the left, Kevin De Bruyne, Delph and Denayer in the middle, Dele Alli playing as a striker, up top with Gabriel Jesus. It's a very, very strong lineup. But as for us, we have gone with Courtois in goal, Arnold, Swansea, Bartra and Henry across the back, and Villa and Koke in the middle. Winks is the cam. I've chose Harrison over Masonda because Harrison has come into some brilliant form recently. Martial on the left, and Ronaldo against his former rivals as well today. So let's hope he can do the business. And we're off at the Etihad. It's pouring it down. If you can remember rightly, guys, City had a poor first half of the season where they were just lingering above the relegation zone because I think we have spoke about it before. They were using a strange team. They were using all the reserve team players, which it's been a glitch in recent FIFAs. But it seems to be fixed now because they've seemed to shoot up the table. Well, let's hope we can do something today. But we do have Koke early on. It's been nicked off his toes. Get rid of it. Well played. There's Martial up against Chiellini. He's managed to nick inside. He does find Ronaldo. He tries to get Winks, and it's a hopeful one. It's been cut out. Well in. Finds Harrison. Gets it to Winks on the edge of the box. He tries to twist and turn, but it only falls for Henry, who does get Ronaldo in there. He does turn. Dinks one out. And it's Gone wide. It's a good start, but they've got a really strong 3 at the back. City plays it up towards Harrison, who, like I mentioned before, he's been in excellent form recently. And there's Martial at the back post. If he can get there, he's headed it. And Ederson saves with his legs. Bit of a mess in the box from City. They seem to be very comfortable, or too comfortable, on the ball. And they do get it in. And we drag it in towards Ronaldo, who turns. It's a fantastic save. What a City playing at. They're losing it in stupid positions, City. The team, like I said earlier, they seem way too comfortable on the ball, but we've just lost out there. Dele Alli to De Bruyne. Now we can hit one. It's De Bruyne. We do manage to nick it off him. Now can we manage to get a counter-attack from here? No, but he has smacked it straight in the balls of Walker, and now he's got it back. And Walker is bombing forward. But Henry's probably just as fast as him at the minute, and Denayer loses out to Mvia. And there is the half-time whistle, guys. A very odd first half, really. City have seemed a bit too comfortable on the ball. They're playing it around in stupid positions, and we should have scored on a couple of occasions. I think they're just waiting to counter-attack, and they're not willing to just heave balls forward, which is fine, but it's really dangerous for them, and hopefully we can capitalise on that in the second half. And away we go. Come on, boys. There's Harrison. Dink it in towards the back post. Can he get there? Oh, and it's been headed away. It should be a corner. It is. It's been whipped in by Koke towards Ronaldo. Fantastic save again from Ederson. They just really don't seem to be getting much luck up top, City, whatsoever. I mean, Dele Alli and Gabriel Jesus up top. It's a very odd combination, isn't it? Obviously, Ali is more known as a central midfielder or as a cam. But as a striker, it doesn't seem to be working out for him. Oh, now they do have a decent chance here, and they've rolled it off to Denayer. And he's put it just wide of goal, thank God. Remember, Jason Denayer, he was on loan at Sunderland. I can't remember whether it was last season in real life or the season before. Possibly last season, I can't remember, but you guys will know. He nearly put City in the lead. And it's been headed, and it has gone in. Against the run of play. I think it is. Is it Dele Alli who's got the goal? I think it is. It's risen above the rest and nodded it in that top corner. It's their first shot on target today, and they've put it away. That is the difference. We need to try and make some more chances now because they're at a premium at the moment. It's Kyle Walker now trying to pile the misery on us. Still, Walker's managed to muscle away from Henry, but we do get it away, and can we counter with Martial now? Winks. Fire Martial again. Come on, you're faster than Otamendi. You're slow as anything. That's it. Keep going, son. Pull it back. You passed it to the wrong man. It always does that. Why would I want to give it to him, man? Winks is completely free on the edge of the box. So frustrating. It happens every bloody game. Just ruins it. And now here's Gabriel Jesus. He's trying to knock it wide, and nicely intercepted by Rico Henry. It was Ronaldo. Knocks it on for Harrison, who's got plenty of space down the side here. Knocks it inside. Again, he's aimed for the wrong man. Ronaldo was there. And I know it sounds like I'm just complaining, guys, but twice in a matter of minutes, as it passed, it's the completely wrong man. What a chance again. And FIFA's just decided what it wants me to do. And there goes the full-time whistle. It's 1-0. I am a little bit sour, of course I am, because we did lose. Did we deserve to? I don't think we did. Maybe a draw could have been fair because City were really solid at the back, but given the chances we had early on in the game, it could have been maybe 2-1. And a couple of errors that obviously FIFA just annoys you with to add on top of it. It's very frustrating, and it's definitely doable at the stage of my life. Hopefully we can turn this around. And next up, guys, we are going to be simulating the game against Newcastle, and hopefully we can win this. Like I said, we do have a 100% record against Newcastle in this series, so hopefully simulating the game doesn't mess this up for us. Even a draw will do. I just don't want it on my record that we've failed to beat or lose to these. And as you can see, I quickly skipped it because we lost. Oh, I don't know whether today's going to be a good day, guys. Oh, dear God. Right, okay, I need to get my head in the game now. I need to brighten up, smile, and get myself up for this. I think my tiredness is sinking in a little bit, but this is a really important game now. I need to turn this around at the Stadium Light. What a result it would be if we managed to get ourselves into the final. It's only 1-0 to Manchester City going into this game. Let's go to the Stadium Light and try and turn this back. Come on! And here we are, guys. The setting is ready at the Stadium Light. This is absolutely colossal. It's a tough ask to try and turn this round. We are 1-0 down right now. I have had to make a couple or 2 or 3 changes actually to the team to what I think would best suit this game, and there was a few fitness concerns as well. So let's get to it and have a look at the lineups. Come on, boys, the nerves are setting in, and here it is. Here is the lineup. We've gone with Courtois in goal, Kyle Walker-Peters on the right of defence, Twansby and Bartra in the middle, Henry on the left, and Villa and Van Ginkel in the middle of midfield, Enriquez as the cam, Martial on the left, Masonda on the right, and Ronaldo up top, who we really need to give us a performance today because he's just seemed absent in the previous leg. But City have gone with Ederson in goal, Rodriguez, Boateng, Chiellini, Otamendi and Walker at the back, Delph, De Bruyne, Denayer in the middle, Jesus and Ali up top. An unchanged side it looks to be for Manchester City. I'm hoping Enriquez can pull up some magic here. He has popped up in the big games. Can he do it on the biggest stage of all in the semi-final of the Champions League? But straight away we do come forward with Masonda. He whips it in, headed away. We've got an early corner. Played short for Enriquez. He turns, dinks it towards the back post, headed, and it's in! It's 1-0 or 1-0 in this leg, but it's 1-0 on aggregate immediately, and it looks like it's Bartra who has got it for us straight away. Ball played short from Masonda, taking the corner. Enriquez dinks it to the back post, and it has been played behind Bartra, but he's managed to pull himself back, and he beat Kyle Walker to the ball, and he's put it in the back of the net. Get in, boys! 1-0, and the Stadium Light is absolutely thunderous with noise at the moment. Great challenge by Walker-Peters, who hasn't seen too much action this season, but now we've lost out in a really daft position. But Ronaldo's won it back. This is brilliant play from us, really fierce in winning the ball back. And is that a brilliant ball to Martial? Yes, it is. He gains control on this left-hand side, whips it in again towards Ronaldo, and it's been headed away. Here is Ronaldo on the turn. Ronaldo have a strike, it's a good save, falls for Martial. It's been chested away by the defender, and they've managed to come away again, City. They've lost out in a stupid position again, City. And it is Van Ginkel, gets it towards Masonda. He volleys it at the near post, which it is saved by Ederson. City, they're doing it again. They just love to play it around at the back. But can Ronaldo get his head on it? Pushed away as far as Twansby, the centre-back. That's a shot from Twansby. Can he hook it back in? He can. It's cleared away. This is mayhem in this first half. William Ronaldo was just defended from the front today. He's been absolutely excellent. He's been coming back. But now here is Ronaldo with an effort. Thought I'd go for it. And get another corner. Been corners galore in this game so far. Whipped in towards Martial, who volleys it straight into the hands of Ederson. And there goes the half-time whistle, guys. At least we've got back onto level terms. We should have been out of sight by now, I would think. City, again, like I said before, they're so casual at the back. They just walk around with it whilst in possession of the ball, and they don't care that we're trying to get the ball off them. They've made 2 or 3 errors at the back already. We need to capitalise on it before they start turning that switch on. As you can see, look at that for a difference in this game. 10 shots. Granted, a few of them have been from long range and a bit of speculative efforts as well, but City haven't managed to get 1 shot away so far. Come on, boys, let's do this. Well in, Henry, son. Taking on Denayer like he weren't even there. Still, Henry with the effort, and it's fizzed wide. We are pretty much being restricted to long efforts, with City having so many players at the back, and look how deep they are even now when they've got the ball. The 3 centre-backs are sat just on the edge of their own area, so there's no way you're getting in behind. City do come forward now, though, with Dele Alli. Strong lad, and now we do manage to get it away, kind of. Yeah, we do. Go on, Enriquez finds Masonda, back to Enriquez. He can hit them. What a save from Edison, and Martial can't get control of the ball. What a save that was. Flicks it in neatly. Back to Envia, hits it first time, and it's an absolute beauty from Jan Envia, the Sunderland favourite. Makes it 2-1 on aggregate now. What an absolute belter. It's an absolute rocket from Jan Envia. And it looks like the Sunderland man, the Sunderland favourite, the living legend, saves the day. What a strike that was into the roof of the net. Absolutely beautiful. If any goal is going to get us to the Champions League final, it's going to be that one. Get in! Go on, make your run. It just falls for Van Ginkel. Can he drag it? It is! It's 3-0. It's 3-1 on aggregate. That is game over, and Sunderland are going to the final in the Champions League. This is absolute dreamland, boys. What a strike from Van Ginkel. City, again, lazy as anything at the back. Not following the man. One touch, and then bang with his left foot into the top corner. It looks like it's job done now, guys. It's Gabriel Jesus. Gets it to De Bruyne, who struck one. Just wide of goal. It's their first effort. It's as if they've only just woken up and realised what an important game this is. And have just brought Chiellini off and brought Sane on. Because they're three at the back. I think the AI just seem to glitch out when they have three at the back, because they've just been woeful. But they have left a big gap now for Martial to run into. They don't want that. And now here is still Martial. Falls it back for Van Ginkel. It's a good save. Lovely play from Martial. Get Enriquez in. Pass the ball. He has done. It is Enriquez. He doesn't have the pace that Sane does. Gets it across for Martial. And again Ronaldo. And he does. He finishes it off. It's absolutely game over now for Manchester City. And it's offside. Oh dear. Now I look like an idiot, don't I? Knock it on. Enriquez. Beautiful close control from Enriquez. He does find Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's lovely from Ronaldo. And now he gets it. It is 4-0. The City fans weren't exactly fond of Cristiano Ronaldo as it is because of his previous clubs. And they're definitely not going to be a fan of him now. They have just sent them crashing out of the Champions League. And Sunderland are without a doubt going to the final. 4-0. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. A confirmation is there. We're going to the final of the Champions League. I can't believe it. That is absolutely incredible. City were just a completely different team in this leg. They weren't fantastic in the first leg, to be completely honest. At the back, they were so shaky in the first leg and in this leg. But luckily, we've managed to make the most of that in this leg and get 4 goals to make it 4-0. Come on. And there is also confirmation that we will be playing Manchester United in the final, unless their second leg hasn't been played yet. But it looks like we are going to be playing Manchester United. Oh, guys, and I have just checked. Atletico Madrid won their second leg against Manchester United at Old Trafford. They won 2-0. United won the reverse fixture, but only by a goal to nil. So Madrid have gone through on aggregate. So we will be playing Madrid in the final. So that will be the end of the episode, guys. What drama we have seen today. And in the next episode we do have the FA Cup final and the Champions League final. What an episode that will be. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, guys, please smash that like button for me. It'd be massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel to become a fully fledged member of the Sony Army, and of course to keep up to date with future videos. The channel's Instagram is also in the description below, so be sure to follow that for early updates on upcoming content. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.